Hello friends, welcome to Realism TV. We have all used Facebook at least once in our lives. Today, I will talk about the existing accounts on Facebook that have had extremely strange and alarming virtual activity. Back in 2018, there was one such account in Bulgaria that gained a lot of attention. It was a profile of a man apparently named Alexander Nikolov. He seemed to be a rich man, one who led a very extravagant lifestyle. His account had attracted many Bulgarian users. He claimed to have businesses all over the world at one point. He even had verified and famous people following him too, many of whom had transferred a handsome amount of money for him to invest in. With hopes of acquiring more profits, however, nobody had ever seen this man in person, because in all actuality, this man never existed in the first place. This was an entire setup of a fake account by a man named Alex who had gathered pictures of another man named Alexander Martinez. Martinez had no idea that his pictures were being used in such fraudulent ways. Alex was charged with a lot of unlawful offenses and was jailed eventually. Another incident occurred in 2015 as well, where an Indian man, Rahul Mehani, added an Indian girl, Richa Senani, on Facebook, and they mutually began exchanging messages. Soon enough, they became very close, and by now Rahul had even shown pictures of his family to Richa, indicating the very special bond they had by now. Rahul asked Richa to meet him at a specific place and time, but Richa did not show up after agreeing to meet. After a few months, Rahul decided to marry someone else and was engaged now, but something strange happened right after. More than 200 fake accounts on Facebook began posting pictures of Rahul. They were the exact pictures Rahul had sent to Richa. The problem lied in the fact that these were adulterated with Photoshop. The pictures were edited images of Richa and Rahul, implying they were together. This affected Rahul's entire family and Rahul himself too. Richa is still unknown. Nobody knows who she was. Back in 2017, one Facebook account named Ori Chef had garnered a lot of popularity. She claimed to live in the Philippines and worked as a banker. But the strange thing about her account was her entire friends list consisted of accounts with a display picture of the same person, Ori Chef herself. She had very violent posts, and rumors began circulating, one of which was she was said to be a cannibal, and that her account was operated by the deep web. This strange account did, after all, gain a lot of fame. This mystery remains unsolved. A few years ago, another such account rose to fame quickly all over India. It was of a woman residing in India named Todabala Thakur, who began posting extremely gory and violent posts. She even confessed murdering her husband in one of her posts. This account caused a lot of distress for its viewers. She also posted a lot of dystopian poetry that could be interpreted to have deeper meaning to it. Many assumed this could be a poet in disguise who never wanted to reveal his true identity. Within the same year, a warning post went viral claiming that an account named Jaden K. Smith is sending mass friend requests to random accounts. However, the person behind this account is actually a hacker, and he looks to hack others' accounts. So anyone who received his request was advised to not respond to his virtual request. This post, an anonymous hacker, became so popular that massive news channels decided to broadcast this news regarding him. However, this entire havoc was eventually falsified when it was found to be posted as a joke initially. But with time, the rumor became so big that it could no longer be stopped from spreading.
Going viral on Facebook, it urges you not to accept a friend request from Jaden K. Smith. The warning claims he's a hacker and you'll be hacked if you either accept his friend request or whatever.
In this day and age, it is becoming increasingly difficult to differentiate what's real from what's fake. On 22nd June 2011, a man named Jason Valdez kidnapped a woman and held her hostage for up to 16 hours in his hotel room. During this entire time, he kept posting updates on his Facebook as to why and how he kidnapped this woman, and posted disturbing details of the entire crime scene. A lot of his friends on Facebook were interacting with his posts, pleading him to stop until they finally informed the cops and got Jason Valdez arrested.
A 16-hour standoff ends in gunfire. The suspect shot at police, then shot himself, according to detectives. Well, the suspect in that Ogden standoff is alive, but in the hospital. His alleged crime reported in part by himself on Facebook.
There are still many fake accounts on various social media platforms, such as this one named Anna Julia, or this one named Audrey Mitchell, who lives in New York and apparently works at KFC. This too is a fake account, and there are many more like this. These fake profiles are sold for different purposes. This is exactly why we need to be very careful when using social media. Friends, you can connect with me on Instagram. I have left my details in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell notification icon.